Hey there, Meredith Dale here again. How are you doing today? I hope that you're doing well. Today I'm going to be talking to you about email automations and why it's such a big deal for your business. So I'm going to share my screen about halfway into this video, and I'll try and keep the video short. I know you know that we all have shortened attention spans these days. And that also works perfectly to why email automations are going to be the tool that really makes your business grow bigger. Let me explain it to you just a little bit. You might already be using email marketing. You might not be using email marketing. If you're not using it yet, a big problem that people tell me when we work together in setting up their email is they don't really understand why it's such a big deal to be sending new leads, anything about their business, and then they don't understand how to get a new lead. I'll go through that really briefly when we get into the video or when we get into sharing the screen. Then the second thing is if you're already doing email marketing, but maybe your lead generation has stalled, or no one's opening your emails, or you're just having a hard time making sure you're staying up with them consistently, let's talk about that really quick and why email automations will work for that. So if you're already doing email marketing and you're about to click off this video, hold on one second. Because if your leads have stalled, chances are really good you're just not offering your leads the right things that they would give their email address for. So on social media, we've all seen it. We've seen offers for ebooks or webinars or join the newsletter or get a coupon or something that anyone is trying to give us to get our email address, right? For you, just because some people give away ebooks or do webinars, that doesn't mean that that's what your audience wants. So before you go further in your email marketing, or before you start your email marketing, I want you to really get inside of your social media channels and look at what your audience members are talking about. Is anybody inside of your audience on their own pages saying, boy, I really need another ebook to read? Or, oh, I'm so bummed I don't have a webinar to watch this week. If that's not what your audience is saying, instead, if they're talking about on their personal channels, say you're in the health and wellness business, and say they're having a really hard time figuring out easy breakfasts for their kids and their families, offer them a discount code for something that you sell that's going to help them with that problem. You know, if they're having a problem with makeup, or tuning their car, or figuring out how to find the right shoes for running. Whatever your niche is, look at what your audience is talking about, their problems are. Then you can develop a good lead magnet around it. It might be as simple as you giving a 15% off coupon code just for their email address. Maybe they're having trouble because they're not making enough money to afford products right now, and they really want to. You don't need to send them an ebook if that's their problem. All you need to send them is a coupon code. And this is going to vary for each one of you that's watching this video. My solution to get leads is not going to be your solution to get leads. And your solution to get leads is not going to be the next guy's solution. So you really need to just look at your audience, figure out what they want, and then develop a lead magnet around it. Okay, so that is for people who already have it up and going. If you've never got it up and going again, this same thing applies. The big problem that I hear from clients that I work with is, this is way too complicated. I don't have time to do this. I don't even understand the terminology. Well, let's break it down. So what I was just talking about in online marketing and online business world is called a lead magnet, a freebie, an offer. That's what you develop to give away to someone who wants to give you their email address in exchange for it. Now, once they give you their email address, that's where we start working on automations. And I'm going to share my screen right now because I want to show you. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so let me show you, this is what I like to use, guys. This is MailChimp. Now, for my other businesses, I do have another program or another email marketing channel. It's called ConvertKit, and that is with Intentional Marketer, and that's what we use because we have really hefty lists on that. So we need just a lot more functionality. But if you're very first getting started, come over here to MailChimp. You know, this isn't for someone who has, this isn't going to be for like Nordstrom's. This is for you just getting started. What's super, super, super cool about this is just a couple days ago, MailChimp decided and announced that they are going to give automations free for everyone. So what we would do here is we're going to go ahead and sign up for free. So we're just going to go ahead and let's put in one I don't have yet. And let's go ahead and give one, whoops. Easy peasy, right guys? Really super simple stuff. Okay, so we put in my email address, your username, and your password. And password has to have one capital letter and one special character. All right, so there we go. Now we're in. So now we have to go ahead. I'm going to stop sharing so you guys don't have to see my email account. Is probably pretty messy. But while we're checking this, so you would have to go over and check your email address, and then you're going to have to go in and you're going to have to activate your account, prove that you are not a robot, and then you're going to come in and then we're going to go ahead and let me share this with you. We're going to get started here. So I'm going to give them my first name. I'm going to give them my last name. Continue. What's the name of your business? So you're going to go ahead and put in, if you have a website yet, that's fine. If you don't worry about it. All right, and then you have to give a real address. So I like, let me show you guys what I like over here. You can get a real address with ViaBox right here. ViaBox. You can get a real address, like a street address, if you don't want to give out your home address or if you don't have a brick and mortar address and it's free. So go to ViaBox, get yourself your free mailing address, and then come back. Because of anti-spam laws, you have to put something in here. So I'm just going to make up one right now, North Smith Street. This is just for our purposes. Okay, guys, Tucson, AZ, and we're going to continue. Does your business sell anything online? Yes, we all do. And you can connect your social media. You're going to want to do that, but I'm not going to do that right now, but you're going to want to. Come in, let's set up your list and build the campaigns you dream about. Want to kickstart your MailChimp skills? Subscribe to get started. Subscribe to see what's in store. These are all optionals. This means that they're just going to give you even more information on how to do this, right? So it's all there for you guys. So you're going to come in, and then we're going to get started. Okay, so this is your dashboard right here. Now, at the very beginning, unless you're bringing a list over, you're not going to have one. So you're going to want to come in here, create a list or import your subscribers, just give it names. Create your first campaign, and a campaign is this is another online marketing term that you're not going to be familiar with if this is your first time. A campaign is literally an email that you send out to people. Now, what you're also going to want to do is come right up here to automation. For any list, you're just going to choose what you are a part of, right? So e-commerce or retail, that might be some of you guys. You might be a nonprofit, you might be education, music, software. I like list activity. I like to have a welcome message. You can also do a welcome series, and this is really big. I like the welcome series, so this would be welcome 1. This is just for you, all right? And then you have to choose your list. So you're going to have to go ahead and have set up your list first. So you're just going to want to come in here, create a list right over here, list name. We're going to do welcome 1. Okay. You're going to need to put your email address that they can see that it's from. You're going to want to put your name so that they know who it's from. Write a reminder to show people or to remind people why they signed up for your list. So you signed up to receive a 15% discount, or you're going to say an ebook, or you're going to say a video series, etc., right? You're going to put your own thing in there. Then it's going to have your contact information, and it will show your contact information to your list. So if you work from home and you don't want your home address on there, don't put it on there. Go back to that via box and get one over there. Now, then you can set up your notifications, your daily summary, one by one as they unsubscribe, or you don't have to do anything, and you can save it, and you can just check it on your own. Okay, so now I'm going to come back over, because excellent, I have a brand new list. Now I'm going to come back over to automation. Remember that I liked the list activity, but you can do it for whatever you want. Spend some time going through these. I like to add an automation. It was to welcome one, and this is welcome series. Oops. Okay, so my welcome one list, then I'm going to click next. Now, let me just stop sharing for just 1 second. This is how automations grow your business. So we talked about a lead magnet. Say I'm on Facebook and I'm offering my 15% off code. I want to actually make sales from this. I want to actually grow a list, have people who like me, who want to receive my emails every single week or month or however often I send them out. So adding a welcome series as an automation will grow your business, because no matter what you're doing, when someone sees your 15% off discount code, they sign up for your list, because you're going to actually have a URL for your list for them to join it. They click it, they have to put in their email address, then they click submit, they have to verify it, and then as soon as they verify it, your welcome series automation starts taking over. You can be sleeping. It can be 2 o'clock in the morning and you're sleeping. You can be out playing with your kids. You can be at your 9-to-5 job if you haven't quit that yet and you're trying to build your business. It doesn't matter where you are. When you set up this automation, MailChimp takes over for you. Now, the very first thing that you want to do is you want to edit the workflow settings, and this is going to be trigger 1, day after your subscribers join your list. I like to edit my trigger, and I like to say trigger when subscribers are imported, so if you add someone new, or I like to say immediately, okay? I don't want to wait a day after they sign up. As soon as they give me that email address, I want this to immediately go out. So then we update our trigger up here. Okay, and now I'm going every day, all day. Okay, that's how often it goes out. Segment. This would be if you had 2 different lists, and one segment gets the 15% off discount, and one list gets an ebook or something like that. All right, that's more advanced stuff. Don't worry about it. Action. You can edit the actions, like this action is performed on each subscriber after the email is sent. Don't worry about all this. Don't let that get you confused. So what we're going to do is I'm going to design the email, right? Really super simple stuff. Name your email, welcome to my list, but let's, make it something fun. Let's make it let's say, money saving coupon is here, right? That would get me to open it up. That's our email name. Let's go ahead, hold on 1 second. Control X, Control Paste, email subject. Name your email. This is welcome 1. This is internal use only, so only you see this. Your money saving coupon is here from Meredith Dale from my email address, and I hit next. Now you can come in here and select a template. MailChimp makes it super simple for you. This is if you're more into a designer, right? If you want to come in and design it. If you want to showcase your products, you would click this one, sell your products. If you're making an announcement, telling a story, following up, or educating them, you get it. Now, I'm going to do sell products because that's the whole purpose of everything. So then you're just going to come in here and you're literally going to be filling in the blanks. You can have a spot for your logo up here. Let's see here. Let's just wait one second. Here we go. I'd put a logo in there. Anytime you want to edit it, scroll over the pen and the paper, and you'll see that it actually says edit block. Duplicate the block, or you can delete it if you don't want it. Showcase your products. You're going to want to actually change that to maybe 15% off coupon. Put a photo here. Put a photo of your products that you want them to eventually spend that 15% off coupon on. Feature the star of your collection first, and then come in and actually change the wording. Now, down here, related products. This, guys, is how we start building our business. This is the very first welcome email that they're going to get. Not only do they get their 15% off coupon, start shopping, they get to see related products, they get to see what's on sale. This is all that very first welcome email. Then I would just click save and return to workflow up here. And then I would send them, we see that we then have 2 more welcome emails that go out in the series. You can do it one day after, so this goes out immediately, the welcome one. You could send them one the next day. You could send them one the next day after that. So 3 days in a row, they would hear from you. Now, do not think for 1 second that I don't hear what you're saying. You're like, whoa, I don't want to bug them. I don't want to be pushy on them. I hate when I get emails one after another. You hate when you get emails one after another when it's for something that didn't deliver on their promise. What if you sent them that first welcome email and they got their 15% off coupon? What if on your second email, instead of trying to push them and sell again, you just gave them something for free? How many times do we see on social media people pitching us to buy their products? All the time. How often do we see people just loving on us and giving us stuff for free? Not very often. So that second email, don't pitch them on the second one. You're going to grow your business by just showering them with free stuff. Maybe you can send out samples. Maybe you represent a company in an MLM, or you own your own products that you can send out samples. What if in the second one you said, hey, I'd love to send you a free gift, and I mean it. Just reply back to this email with your home address, and you get to pick this sample or this sample or this product. And you actually have the pictures of them, and then you send it out. That's how businesses are grown. We have to start showering our customers with just nothing but value, love, having them build that trust with us so that we're building relationships first and foremost. Then we come back and we sell to them at a later date. Maybe you say, I'm going to send out a newsletter every 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, you send out their first newsletter to them, and you'll just write them once every 2 weeks. You sit down, you choose your list, you write a quick email campaign, and you send it out to all 100 or 200 or 50,000 people that are on your list. That's how email automation works, and that's how it grows your business. Now, in an effort to keep this really short, guys, I did just want to stop it there. I gave you what you can start working with today if you feel comfortable. If you don't, you guys know I always offer a free 30-minute consultation. And if this is something you want to work on, I'm not going to sell you during that consultation call. I'm just going to help you set up your list, come up with your freebies, figure out what you want to do, and we'll get it set up for you, okay? So don't be scared that I'm going to do a hard sell on you. I'm not, because this is overwhelming to someone who's never done it before. All right, so that's how email automation is going to grow your business. Schedule that consultation if you want to, and if you want to work with me, for the full 28 days that I offer in our my coaching program, do that. But let's get you going today, because email automation and email marketing is the one must-have in your business, even more than a separate website, even more than 50,000 social media channels. We have to start talking to people where they're looking and they're reading and they're buying from their email accounts. All right, guys, well, that's it for today's recording. I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you next week as always. Have a great day. Bye-bye.